just be who you are. Just be who you are. Live in your skin. Live in your truth. It is okay to be gay. What's up? It's your boy Tiggytv. Welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, hey, what's up? Hello. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, welcome. And if you are new also, please make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share. And I hope you enjoy the content that I bring to YouTube. And make sure you check out all of my other reaction videos. So, as y'all know, today is National Coming Out Day. Woo! So, I just want to come on here and just talk to y'all a little bit about, you know, my journey and just being gay, period, and how it's just so lovely. So, for those of you who didn't know already, which is kind of apparent and obvious because I've been called a faggot on YouTube before. But for those of you who didn't know, yes, I am gay. I felt like I was born this way. I really didn't, you know, I just started finding myself when I was in like 7th or 8th grade. And then by the time I was in 9th grade, I came completely out. And, you know, of course, it's been hard being who I am, you know, with the Christian background that my family has. Like, I mean, it's not like they, you know, to go to church every Sunday type, but, you know, my mama, my grandmama, my granddaddy, and so on and so forth have like been very Christian oriented, if I said that correctly. So, you know, when it got to me and I just dropped the bomb that I'm just gay, it's just like, you know, but I don't know. I really feel like you, like I said, you're born this way. It's not something you just wake up saying like, oh, you know, I think I like this and I want to go through it. And I mean, some people do that and some people go through a phase, but I mean, I'm a strong believer that once you're gay, you're always gay. There's no coming back from that. Like, you've had those feelings for a very, very long time and you finally, you know, put them to use or whatever, and, you know, whatever. But I really want to talk to y'all about my journey. Like, back in, I said 7th, 8th grade, that's when I started like feeling myself or whatever. Not like I'm feeling myself, not like that, but like, do you know, like getting into yourself, getting comfortable with who you are, and so on and so forth. So that was back in 7th or 8th grade, and then by the time I got to 9th grade, I was just completely comfortable with who I was. Just not to the point where I wanted to tell everybody. Not like everybody already knew, because I mean, they look at me and then they hear me talk and see my mannerisms and see I talk with my hands like this, and you know, they just start putting two and two together. So I came out as bisexual at first, and I came out as bisexual because I wanted to still feel accepted by my family if they did find out, or like by the guys that were in school, that I was in school with, because I never really had like a lot of guy friends growing up. So by the time I came out as bisexual, like before I went into 10th grade, that summer, that's when my mom had found out. And it was just, you know, I didn't want her going through my phone. She tried to go through my phone, or she probably wasn't, but I just assumed she was going through my phone. So I snatched my phone. She started yelling at me. I started yelling back at her. It was like some real disrespectful stuff. Like, not cussing stuff like that, but like I was just yelling back and like getting like really mad because I had a bad attitude growing up. So then I ran upstairs, changed my passcode, and she told me to leave, so I left and went to my auntie house. But my auntie, of course, was in the shower, so she didn't hear me knocking on the door. And I'm just like, great, now what am I supposed to do? So then my mama pulled up. She on the phone, my granny, my auntie, and my daddy, and just, you know, telling everybody, oh, this, that, Tony did this, Tony did that. And I'm just like, oh my God, here we go, I gotta deal with all this. And my daddy get on the phone, what's going on with you? Yo, if your granny gotta leave church, you know that's a problem. My auntie get on the phone, why you disrespecting your mama? I'm like, okay, I don't want to hear all this. Like, I just want to go in the house and be left alone. Like, this was on a Sunday. We didn't even end up going to church. So that's how I know, like, this was just bad. So my mama had my phone, because of course I wouldn't get my phone back after I just did all that. But we had like another phone at the house that was activated on the line. And so I called my auntie off that phone and I told her everything that happened. She was like, well, I'm going to call her back and then, you know, I'll tell her, you know, she talk to you. So my mama come back home. She talking to me. So is there anything you got to tell me? I'm sitting at the table like this. Nope. Nope. No, I don't got nothing to tell you. No, nothing's wrong with me. Because like I said, I had a real bad attitude growing up. So she was like, are you sure? And I was just like, no. And then she said, what you got to tell me? I said something like that. And I just basically told her I was bisexual. And then she was like, are you bisexual or are you gay? I said I'm bisexual because I didn't want her to just, you know, think I was fully gay. So I was just like, nah, you know, I'm bisexual. And she was like, well, you didn't think I already knew? And I was just like, well, if you already knew, why didn't you just believed in it and then just kept your thoughts to yourself? Why did you just make me go through all of this stuff? If you already know, why do you need confirmation? But I guess that's exactly what she needed because, you know, after that, I mean, we weren't as close, but, you know, over the years we've gotten closer. This was like when I was 15, so I'm 20 now. So it's really not that big of a difference, but, you know, it is a big of a difference. So, so my dad had found out. My mama told my whole family within an hour. My granny called me crying, and you know, I felt bad because I was like, damn, I feel like a failure. Like, and I was so young, so I didn't know, like, that was a bad feeling to have. Oh, I knew being a failure was a bad feeling to have. But about my lifestyle, I was just like, dang, I feel bad, like, for real. Like, oh my God, my granny crying over this. My granddaddy talking about we're going to get him a girl to turn him out. And just so, and I was just, like, really hurt by the, like, outcome. The fact that I just hurt my family so much with this, you know, coming of age or whatever. Because I'm not going to say with this phase that I turned into because it wasn't a phase. I mean, like I said, I've been knowing I was gay since, like, I don't know. When I look back at my life and I see the signs, I'm like, okay, you know, yeah, me playing with my sisters all the time, well, my sister all the time, yeah, that seemed a little suspect. Me playing with my sister dolls, that seemed a little suspect. Me, you know, my mama catching me watch porn on the computer and the two men, that's very suspect. So, you know, I've had my, you know, fair share of things that I've ran across to be like, okay, yeah, I may be, you know, yes, I was this way. So, I remember my original plan was to move all the way to California, call her on the phone, and tell her on the phone, like when I was 22, so I'd be done with college, done with school, whatever. I'd be 22 and she'd just hang up on my face. Didn't work out like that. But prior to me actually coming out, I remember like when I was 14, and I knew when I was 14, so I was texting my play brother, and I was like, yo, I'm really thinking about telling my mama. And you know how you remember them good conversations? Like, if you have a good conversation with somebody, like, y'all just be having a deep, in-depth conversation. And I mean, I'm 14, and I'm having this kind of conversation, you know. Normally, little 14-year-olds be like, let me see this, let me see that. Send me a picture of this, send me a picture of that. No, in your drawers. No, like, you know, that's the 14-year-olds nowadays. And they putting stuff in the water and all that. But, no, I was texting him, and I was just like, yo, like, I really think I'm finna tell my mama I'm gay. And he was like, are you ready? And I was just like, I think so. Like, I was like literally sitting in deep thought. I remember the couch I was sitting on. I remember what Christmas tree we had over in the corner, where the TV was. I have a very good memory. So, but yeah, that was back then. But so, like I said, I finally came out. My daddy wanted to go take me to go get ice cream, but my mom was like, no, he doing too much. And they asked me 50 million and one questions. Oh, did anybody touch me? Did this happen? Did that? And I'm just like, no. I was literally born this way. I've always been like this. Whether my daddy would have been here, me playing football, all the other stuff, that wouldn't change anything. I still would have found some way to, you know, feel comfortable with what I was doing in my life. So, because they tried the whole sports thing and it really didn't work out. I don't like sports, like, yeah, like, whatsoever. Like, I mean, you know, I'll go to a tailgate Super Bowl party, woo, 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 woo. Go UT, go whoever is playing. But other than that, wait, UT's a college. They won't go to the Super Bowl. And you see why I don't watch sports. So yeah, after all that happened, you know, everything started coming, you know, mellowing out over the years. Me and my daddy became real close. And every time I tell people that, they be like, oh, you know your daddy cool with you being gay? I'm like, yes, my dad is cool with me being gay. It's just how people don't respect other people's boundaries when it comes to people being gay and, you know, their family having to accept those life changes that, you know, that are happening. Because, sorry, I'm not acting like this is hair, but like it was like sticking up and it was really bothering me. But my dad, he like I said, he just took me with open arms and just told me, you know, he still loved me. And so did my mom, but she was more on the Christianity side of things. Like, oh, you know, she was like, because I was so young, so I believe like she was a real strong believer that I was just going through a phase. But my daddy, he, you know, once he saw that I kept getting older and things kept staying the same, he was just like, well, yeah, this is my son, I love him, whatever. But like we became like really close. And a lot of, like I said, a lot of people just get thrown off by that because they like, oh, how did your daddy, you know, take it? I'm just like, I'm still his son. I'm still a boy. Like, I still can crack jokes. I still can go to the strip club if my daddy wanted to. I can still go out with my mama. I can still hang out with my mama. Like, you know, help her, you know, as she asks me questions about clothes and stuff, I still do that. Like, nothing's changed. Like, nothing. So that's why I'm really like making this video, because I want to help people who, you know, are thinking about, you know, telling their family or coming out. Like, not every outcome is, you know, always going to be a bad one. Yes, some families may accept it. Yes, some family will. So it just depends on how you know, like I said, it's all a respect thing. They have to respect you, with you, you know, being comfortable enough to tell them and, you know, be like, hey, this is real. And they have to respect that. But also, you, like I said, if you want them to respect you, you have to respect them. You can't sit here and bring this dude around, that dude around, kissing him in front of him and doing all, like, and I learned this stuff over time, like, because my my Instagram one time got onto my mama's phone. How, I don't know. I think it was like a glitch or something, but my mom was on the block list at first because my page didn't used to be private. And then she, her like phone had like logged into my account and it was just some crazy stuff. She saw me kissing the boy that I was dating at the time on Instagram, and I was just like, oh my gosh, she's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. But then I just got older and I was just like, I don't care. But I mean, like, I don't post that stuff because I know now, like, oh, if I had a boyfriend, I would post me on my boyfriend and be like, yeah, this is my baby. You know what I'm saying? But, and I don't care if she see that, but I wouldn't like sit here and post like me tonguing down the boy, and, you know, I know she'll be able to see it because that's just like real disrespectful. So like I said, it just plays on the respect part. So you gotta have respect about it. Then also, you know, just, it's okay not to be okay. So if you cry about, you know, if you feel like I said, I felt like a failure when I came out, because I'm just like, dang, all these people that I love is crying because of something that I did. And it's just like, you can't feel like that, because I mean, it's not your fault. You can't help what you like. You could force yourself to like something else, but you know that's not who you really want to be deep down on the inside. So it's just like, you have to think about it. Okay, you know, I have to own up to who I really am, be comfortable in my own skin, and walk around with my head held high, and, you know, just be prideful in who you are, because you don't want to be ashamed. You don't want to hide who you are. It's not a good way to live, because then you start having, you know, suicidal thoughts, and you start going through things. You start not feeling accepted, and trust me, I know, because I went through all of this. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. You know, if you are at that stage, or, you know, at that point to where you feel like you want to come out, by all means, do it, but do it in a respectful way. Do it to where, you know, you could still be able to walk around and be like, whew, around your family and stuff like that. I mean, it's gonna take time, because people, they think it's like a light switch. They think being gay is a light switch. If they're not gay, they think it's just like, oh, I'm gay, okay, I'm not gay. oh, I'm gay, okay. No, not at all. So, like I was saying though, just be who you are. Just be who you are. Live in your skin. Live in your truth. It is okay to be gay. It is okay. Nobody's gonna hit you in the throat. I mean, they may try, but then that's when you gotta fight them back. But if you're not a fighter, then just don't. Just don't close in. Don't let them win. Don't let them win. But that's pretty much all I had to say. I'll be back for another story time. But, you know, like I said, it's LGBT month, National Coming Out Day 2017. Be you, be who you are, be true to yourself, love yourself, let others love you. And that's it. That's a wrap. Just a quick little, you know, something about me. And yeah. But that's it. It's your boy, Tiggy Tigs. I'm out till next time. Remember to laugh, smile, stick your tongue out.